Chris, good to see you.
MP coming through.
That's the win. Don't let him shoot that. That's too easy.
You have better today. Nice work.
Feeling you, MP.
These are the games you have to win to be taken.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside around mid-season. Stan, when you were coaching, would you still try out new plays and tactics and schemes? Or was the recipe set? Was the formula in and that was it?
Well, Kevin, the bulk of what you do is set, but you're always tinkering. And as people start figuring you out, you've got to have counters to what you're doing. So your system is always evolving. You're always trying to get better, and you're always doing new things.
And with the season in its stretch run, MP's been out to prove that his name should be on the Rookie of the Year trophy.
And everything he's done lately has only made his case stronger. He's showing the kind of poise and maturity that not many rookies have. Put that together with his physical skills, and it's easy to see why he's so special.
And for MP, we've got some very big news to share. He signed his first shoe endorsement contract.
And he's joined the Nike family and will be the next icon in their rich athletic tradition. As a lifetime fan, this fits MP well, and so will the shoes he wears on the court.
So the opening lineup for the Heat: Kyle Anderson is out there with Holmes. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Mitchell. And it's Burks in at the shooting guard position. For the Milwaukee Bucks, they won their last contest, that game against the Pelicans.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Yeah, they had a good game plan, executed it well, and they didn't let the crowd affect them.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. I think that's some big dough.
Is it ever? And remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
Here's Henderson. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And, you know, it took them a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their fourth shot of the game.
A 3 from MP. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
MP is a cool customer from 3. Great form from the up-and-coming player.
For Miami, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. A shot by Burks. Nobody around. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
And sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Here's Mitchell. Damian Lillard pulls it in. Milwaukee's gone 4 of 5 from three-point land to get things going here in the first. MP looking around. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against the Pelicans got the job done. He scored 46 points, and as we've come to expect, he filled it up from three-point range whenever he could. The numbers he put up were really impressive, and he's somebody everybody loves watching. Guys, back to you.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
And now, joining us on the line, Shams Charania with a recent development. Shams, what's the latest?
Thanks a lot, Kevin. With the Lunu trade deadline coming up, it's the Memphis Grizzlies in transaction news. They've secured Brook Lopez, who could be a major asset for them. Perimeter shooting, high-level defense, rebounding, rim protection. Lopez does it all. They really believe adding him into their front court will elevate their game on both ends.
Thanks again, Shams, as always. Goes back up. And Clark puts it in.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants to talk to his guys. A different look for Milwaukee. Changes here for the Bucks. Clark, he's checked in for Portis. And MP, he's subbed in for Damian Lillard. And a new group in for the Heat. Here's MP. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. MP out there with Porter. Then it's Brandon Clark. Then it's Gary Trent. And it's Antetokounmpo in a power forward position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Trains the three-pointer.
Well, tonight has been the MP show. And, guys, they have to keep it simple. Just keep feeding MP the ball and keep seeing him add to that point total.
Inside, it's Solomon to Kumbo. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. And it's Clark with the jam.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
And Wiggins throws it down.
And with that height and incredible leaping ability, Wiggins can throw it down as easy as anyone.
Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021. Averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Beyond the arc. Rebounded by the Bucks. They went to Miami for their last meeting with the Heat and came out with a win.
Well, last time out, they got the win in large part because of the play of their bench, and they provided a lot of the scoring punch.
And they came away with the win last time in large part due to their depth. Great game from their bench.
Here's Wiggins, and Wiggins throws it down hard.
And what a powerful player Wiggins can be. Dunks like this remind you of that elite level athleticism.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Wiggins against MP. To the paint. And slam dunk by Clark.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack. That rim.
Miami's on 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. We felt it. Even over here we felt it. MP passes to Clark. Back to MP. Shoots it up. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Oh, nice jumper from MP there. The D is going to have to do a lot better job if they want to try and contain it.
30 seconds left to play here in the half. Jaquez can't hit.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
MP outside. His three-pointers off the mark. Jaquez outside. Launches it from deep. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. And with as many three-pointers as they bring, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. Back right after this.
Hello, everybody.
With Lopez, they get a vet who can impact the game at both ends of the floor. Then offensively, he can hurt you in the low post and from beyond the arc.
Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Bucks.
Well, it's been a step.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first two quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
And joining us now by phone is insider.
All right, get in there.
On the court for the Heat, we've got Terry Rozier. And it's Jovic in at the four-man position. MP. The triple is down the hatch.
He is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Taurean Prince, he's checked in for the Bucks. Kevin Love's checked in for Miami. Rozier the pass to Jovic. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down.
Yeah, the more he knocks those down, the more confidence this coaching staff's going to have in him.
The drive by MP. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. On the wing, MP. And another three for Milwaukee.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Pass to Love. Now, here's Rozier. Covered by MP. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Love the pass to Rozier. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And this game has been so smooth for Rozier. He's finding his shots and really taking charge on the floor.
And here's MP for three. And that's collected by Love. And here's Rozier. He brings it up for the Heat. Down by 12. Here's Jovic. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. The Bucks have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play.
Yeah, and unlike a lot of other young players, MP has shown he's comfortable working in the mid-range.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. A different look for Milwaukee. Clark, he's checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Taurean Prince. And Lillard subbed in for Rollins. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
During that break, Eric Spoelstra had some words for his team. I asked for one thing, intensity. He said, I need you to crank it up to 11 out there. That's how we turn it around. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Bucks leading by 14. Now, MP. Lillard outside. Launches a three. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 3 assists now in this one. The Heat trail by 17. There's a minute 47 left to play here in the fourth. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much down.
Another game, another win. Back to work tomorrow. Let's live for games like this one.
What's up, MP?
Yo, I was thinking we hit that Korean barbecue spot after the game.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah,
Sounds legit, man.
It's open late, too. Hey, what's up? Everything good?
I'm guessing by the look on your face, you know what I'm here to talk about.
Somebody gonna fill me in?
Show 'em.
Oh, I know he didn't say that. About you? He about to unleash the dragon on that boy, I'm telling you.
Before we go unleashing it,
So?
And an opportunity for these guys to get loose, find the range. Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up with Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Brent Barry. This is Brian Anderson. We'll be hearing from Grant. When you talk about these two teams tonight, I think it's fair to expect a barrage of three-point shooting.
Oh, for sure, B.A. That's the usual game plan from both sides. It's going to be raining threes here tonight. And if they're falling, it's going to be a high-scoring affair.
In the back half of the season, rookies are being scrutinized as award season approaches. MP has said his sights are set on winning Rookie of the Year.
Well, they say to set realistic goals, and I'd say that goal is very realistic with the way he's played to this point. He is having a phenomenal rookie season.
Here's the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's MP, then there's Damian Lillard, and it's Clark in at the center position. And what an incredible achievement from MP recently. Grant, he turned in one of the most efficient games you will ever see.
Well, you talk about what it means to dominate. MP was the definition of that with his performance. Now, everything fell for him, and it looked like he was a man amongst boys.
These are his first free throws of the game. And the first one at the line is good. One place Clint Capella really knows how to throw his weight around is on the glass, Brent.
Yeah, it's been a little while, B.A., since Clint Capella has led the league in rebounding. And, of course, that was a little bit different offensive system. But he has the size and the instincts still to go up and get the ball off the rim or from lob passes to be effective inside.
Here's Young doing damage on offense. He's averaging about 29.5 a game. Pass to Daniels. No good on the three. Here's MP. Great look there, but off target.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
And Young, here we go. And it's MP with a rebound. Now the Bucks with it. Clark, the pass to MP. Takes the three. And another miss by Milwaukee. For Atlanta, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Down low. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Bam! Jalen Johnson taking flight.
Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. From deep, MP gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Hey, you leave him open, he's going to make the defense pay for that level of disrespect.
For Atlanta, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Here's Young. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Great job by Young there, not settling for a jumper and getting that ball close in.
Milwaukee has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. And here's MP from outside. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Over the last few years, Atlanta struggled defensively, Grant.
Yeah, the Hawks haven't been better than 20th in defensive rating since 2017. They've had some great offensive teams during that time, but their defense has held them back.
Clock at 6. Here's Daniels. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And it's Lillard with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. Last time they met in Milwaukee,
they were able to pull out a win last time because their bench came up big. It's so important to have depth on your roster.
Probably looking for more of the same here. As we know, a deep bench so crucial to any team's success.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Hornets was outstanding. He picked up 29 points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual. It's the latest entry in what's been a string of fantastic games from him. We'll see just how long he can go, guys.
Outstanding, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
The shot by LeVert, no good. The Bucks have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Count it, good.
And we see MP just continue to develop here, nailing those catch-and-shoot chances. That's big.
Young looking around. The rebound by the Bucks. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Hornets.
Just a tough road loss. They're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow in closing out the shooters and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road.
And it's good. 2 points.
How about Trae Young? Even when he's bodied up there, finds a way to collect more points.
MP against LeVert. Here's MP. And the Bucks getting another bucket right there.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
LeVert outside. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. The Bucks leading by 5. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Out to the right wing. Lillard passes to MP. LeVert with a rebound. Outside Young. Pass to Daniels. Goes up at the elbow. And yes, it goes. He's got a little English on that one. And so it's MP making things happen for Milwaukee. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire offensively. We'll be right back. This has been a fair. Checked in for Atlanta. Clark is checked in for Milwaukee. MP comes in for Rollins. Milwaukee has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. And looking at Trae Young, Brent, his team's always finished in the top 10 in offensive rating.
Yeah, for Trae, those teams he's played on have normally been in the top 5, along with playing at a top 10 pace. So when he has the ball in his hands and he's coming at you, very difficult to stop. Young's so talented, you're basically guaranteed to have a good offensive team.
So on the floor for Milwaukee, they've got Kevin Porter. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Gary Trent. Then it's Brandon Clark, and it's MP in at point. Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
That free throw misses. Brent, the Bucks have had 6 straight first-place finishes in their division. An impressive run.
Well, it took a couple years for Giannis to find his footing in the league, BA. But, man, he's planted 2 feet in Milwaukee and made this team into something special. They have taken off.
Capella, he's checked in for Atlanta. Trae Young comes in for Krejci. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Bucks creating an elite tandem last season, pairing Giannis with Damian Lillard, who said people wanted to just click right away, but when you put 2 guys together who have always had the ball in their hands, it's going to take time to learn how to play off of one another. It's about making sure we continue to grow. BA?
That's a good perspective, Allie. Thanks.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Niang, no good.
The defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Woo, this guy is as hot as they come from distance. Defensively, you almost have to pick him up once he crosses half court.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Young knows his range to answer his opponent.
Milwaukee leading by 7. MP scanning the floor. Lets it go from deep. Oh, MP buries the triple.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
LeVert with the ball. Still without a bucket. Pass to Young. Fires for 3. Clark grabs the board.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
On the wing, MP. He's checked by LeVert. Outside Porter. Back to MP. Fires from deep. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
I just love the ball movement.
Hawks trail by 13. The foul called on MP. That's his first foul. Atlanta making some changes here. Johnson, he's checked in for Niang. Risacher comes in for Mann. And Daniels is subbed in for LeVert. Kuzma's checked in for the Bucks. Damian Lillard comes in for Porter Jr. Young can't hit.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
And the basket by MP.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. It's off to Washington after this one, where they will face the Wizards. It'll be the start of a 3-game trip on the road. And here's MP from outside. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. A tough loss coming against San Antonio in their last game.
And that was a tough loss. 1 or 2 breaks go their way, and it's a totally different outcome.
Yeah, really a game that they should not have lost. But sometimes, even when you play your best, it might not be good enough.
Capella, screen on Kuzma. Pass to Capella. On the wing, Daniels. Over MP. They can't stop the run with that one.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
The other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
16 seconds left to play in the first half. Now here's Young. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against San Antonio.
And guys, what impressed me most was his passing. He constantly looked for the open man and found guys in great spots.
And so it's Milwaukee with a commanding 22-point lead going into the break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be right back after this word.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're measuring up the shot.
They've kept the ball moving. No one's trying to be a hero, and you see the results. Yeah, they're just not slinging it around. They are passing.
Next up, let's take a look at our latest power rankings.
When I look at Milwaukee, they're sitting on the top of their division.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Johnson at the 4 with Capella at the 5. Trae Young out there with Dyson Daniels. And it's Risacher in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Quinn Snyder. Kuzma outside. From deep, MP. And again for 3. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
BA, he's on fire.
And six-man, a common term in basketball, has a unique meaning for the Atlanta Hawks, Grant.
Yeah, it's the name of their fan base. Extremely loyal and passionate, and they've swayed the outcome of games.
The 3 from Risacher. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Good! Another from 3.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps hitting from deep.
Man, he's just exploded from deep tonight. That last make, tying him for second in most threes in a game. Pass to Daniels. Johnson for 3. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Capella, one of the best offensive rebounders in the league. It's because of his activity.
MP shot is off.
Yeah, just the first miss of the half there. They have to be happy. 3 of 4 to start it off.
Risacher, no good.
Yeah, starting the half here, 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
And again for 3.
And he's topped his own personal best. A new second-place mark for most single-game triples. He is never shy when it comes time to launch.
Not at all. Casting away and making a little history in the process. What a privilege to be here to witness this. He's as good as it gets from long distance. Young on the attack. Can't cash it in from close range. Milwaukee has gotten 4 threes to fall. Connects again from distance.
Oh my, he is scorching hot. Another 3.
And he's approaching the franchise record for threes in a game. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Daniels, that one's true.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Milwaukee with the ball. They're on a 15-4 run. From outside the arc. MP no good. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And you watch Jalen Johnson. His athleticism, man, it's unique.
Pretty unique at his size, right, BA? He just glides around the court. He's got great speed when they play in transition and can get above the rim. So this guy, a bit of a matchup nightmare. Just think when he gets his confidence. And this kid is confident. MP just coming right back with his own 3.
Outside Young, pass to Capella. Good D by Clark.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Antetokounmpo. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Here's Young. Milwaukee with the rebound. From deep, MP. And again for three.
There it is, a shot that puts them tied at the top of the record books.
Masterclass in three-point shooting. Amazing. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
With the game on the line, Ice Trey is a dangerous man. Young said, I've been owning the moment my whole life. That's what I do. I've worked too hard to be afraid of the moment. Brian?
Well, Allie, it definitely shows in his play. Great stuff there. Thank you. A good look from Young. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is I just got to get the next one to go, and you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
MP against Young. Will it go? And he hits the jumper. Young's got 12 points.
And this guy has some unreal range. Young can make it work from just about anywhere.
MP against Young. From deep, MP. Good! Another from three.
Oh, hot as a tea kettle. He is just firing away, and he has set a new record for the most triples ever in an NBA game.
Breaking his own record. We knew his reputation and the kind of shooting display he can put on. He's taken it to another level, though. And down it goes. 2 points.
Nice job by Porter Jr. attacking the interior, going after a close-range shot.
Young missing again. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks, way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. And we return to the action as the single-game record for three-pointers is being rewritten.
Give this man his flowers. He is putting on a game for the ages.
On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. They've got Gary Trent, also Bobby Portis out there, and it's Sim. Called by Atlanta. Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, B.A. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level.
And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they...
Call the electrician because MP just shot the lights out.
go-to activity.
Well, you know, I can do it a bit of...
MP, you my dog.
You have been playing well as a starter.
Yeah, and we are confident it is the right move for the long-term health of the team.
But not everyone is as thrilled as we are with the new lineup.
I'm sure you can figure out who he's talking about.
I mean, if I were him, I'd be unhappy too, but like you said, all right, look, I'll give him.
Jake, what's up, man?
What's up, MP? Man, play.
For you, Jake, anything, man. Let's do it.
Hey, you really are a good neighbor.
Yo, good game, man. You could ball.
Oh, man, that was a dream.
Attention, there is a 10-game win streak in progress.
Yo, MP, how did Mean go today?
Yo,
hey, look, as good as he is.
He's a legend, Patrick.
And so are you.
A legend, bro.
And so are you.
Look, I hear what you're saying, Pete, but it's not that simple, man.
Look, man, I'm just...
Mama, there goes that man. These are the games you have to win to be taken seriously.
Welcome to the weekend, everybody. Let's get it going with NBA action on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
And by now, we know how much it would mean to MP to win Rookie of the Year. He recognizes he's only got one shot at it.
And with the way he's been playing, I'd say he's already got one hand on the trophy. He's done everything that's been asked of him and more. He's earned the respect not just from his fellow rookies, but from most of the veterans around the league as well.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. They've got Kyle Kuzma. Antetokounmpo is out there with Clark. Then it's MP. And it's Lillard in at the point guard position. MP, that's for two. Nice jump. Shot from the top of the key. MP's got 5.
MP plays with no fear. And what's incredible is he's really just scratching the surface of his ability.
Kispert wide open. He fires. No good on the 3. And it's Milwaukee's ball. And the way the Wizards like to play, Greg, you can expect them to get out and run.
They're young and they can fly, right? They've got speed and athleticism to get up and down the floor. They'll push the tempo as much as you allow them.
So out of the gates, 3 for 3, exactly what they're looking for.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. Brian Keefe shared a few moments with me. I asked him how he'll try to handle Giannis Antetokounmpo tonight. Coach remarked, handle? You can't handle Giannis. We'll give him different looks and clogged lanes, but really all we can do is pray his shot isn't falling. There's nothing wrong with asking for a little divine intervention on defense tonight, I guess. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated.
How about Sarr? Just ridiculous athleticism for a 7-footer.
MP outside. From outside, off the mark. Washington's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. To Champagnie. Now, here's Kispert. Last game, 26 points. Jacks up a 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And again, the Bucks miss. The Wizards have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Here's Koulibaly. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
MP against Brogdon. MP kicks to Lillard. The 3 from MP. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got his 3rd assist on the night. Wizards trail by 6. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. Here's Champagnie. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. MP right side. From deep. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Kispert with it. Still yet to score. Takes a 3. It's Clark with the rebound. Bucks leading by 9. MP deciding where to go with it. Fires from deep. Hands it from downtown. MP's got 17 now.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Pass to Kispert. Back to Koulibaly to end the run, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
And look at the basket, guys, still shaking. MP's shot is good.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
There's 37 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Wizards trail by 13. Koulibaly with it. And here is Kispert. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Baseline jumper. And MP with the basket on the assist by Antetokounmpo. MP's got 22 points.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Here's Brogdon. Count that bucket.
Well, it takes a certain level of composure and willingness to absorb contact on the interior. Step up there, Mr. Brogdon.
And here's MP for 3. It's the buzzer! Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off in time.
Great awareness in crucial situations. Nicely done.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Bucks. An historic feat during the quarter. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bucks?
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Chris Middleton is out there with George. Then it's Marcus Smart. And it's Carrington in at the shooting guard position. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. And that one falls for Middleton. It seems every season, Doris, we have players speak out on being unhappy with their role.
Well, consider, Kevin, that if you're one player on a roster in the NBA, how coveted each of those spots are, but also how competitive they are. You don't get there without that nature, which means you want to play.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Wizards. 17-point game. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last time out against the Clippers delivered in a major way. He scored 24 points and was reliable as ever from distance. Once again, he got into a rhythm, and there was nothing anybody could do to stop him. Kevin?
Nice work, David. Thank you. Greg, he did some fantastic things in that. He made a huge impact.
And I look for him to try and repeat that performance here tonight. I really do.
Well, I think they're going to need it. This team looks completely different when he's raised his game.
Traps in the tray.
By the time this young man is done, MP could be one of the great scorers we've ever seen.
Wizards trail by 21. Right side, Smart. Off target at the rim. Milwaukee has gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on three-pointers. And here's MP for 3. Sinks the triple. MP's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Well, the ability to spread the floor is such a valuable skill in the league. And MP, yes, sir.
And Middleton now atop the key. For the 3. And it's Smart again missing. And it's the Bucks ball. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Unloads. And good. As it just snugs right down through the net.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Middleton on the wing. Defended by Trent. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Here's a look now what's coming up for the Milwaukee Bucks. On Sunday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Miami Heat. And then on Tuesday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the Houston Rockets.
And you know, for that matchup with Denver, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top. A solid passer and rebounder, but it's really scoring where Middleton shows up big. He can be just relentless on that end of the floor.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Green comes in for Gary Trent, and Rollins subbed in for Porter. And here's MP for 3, and again for 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Inside, here's Sarr. Outside for Smart. It's rebounded by Portis.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
They get it again. Antetokounmpo.
Instincts and anticipation. Great effort here by Giannis.
Washington's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Brogdon. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. MP outside. Offline with his 3. Well, the Wizards shooting just 28%. They are offensively out of whack and out of step with each other at this point. Smart wide open. He fires. No good from outside.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
There's so little ego in Giannis's game. It's not about him out there. He wants to make the game easier for his teammates.
And that one's good, Brogdon. For Milwaukee, they've gone 8 of 10 from the field here. Good, another from 3.
Hey guys, this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for 3rd now, most threes in a game.
The points, GA, just keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from beyond the arc.
And I love seeing Middleton rise up there with confidence, knocking it down for that corner 3.
The 3 from MP. Connects again from distance.
Well, we expected him to come in firing. It's just another three-point barrage.
What a phenomenal run it's been for him. Nearing 5th on the list of most triples in a season. Washington making some changes. Champagne's checked in, and Kispert subbed in for Chris Middleton. Milwaukee also making some changes. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Antetokounmpo. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Rollins. Hits it from three-point range. Champagne's got his second basket of the night.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Green finds MP. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
3-point field.
MP's got 54 points.
A taste of how competitive MP can be. He wanted to go right back at him.
Sarr. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
And now, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Runs, please.
Okay, folks.
They have to be better offensively. Shooting under 40%. You know how to fix that, fellas? Feed the bigs.
Stop the presses. Shaq advocating for more post play. Next on the docket, power rankings. Fellas, let's see which teams are jostling for those top spots.
When I look at the Wizards, what you see is what you get. And we aren't seeing much from them.
Yeah, they've got some nice pieces on their roster, but the lack of...
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
A huge bonus. Boy, when he's contributing like this, it makes everything easier for his team.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, Antetokounmpo out there with Clark. Then it's MP. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the 3 spot.
Now, you must have an understanding of what the defense is going to do when you play pick and roll. Malcolm Brogdon? Yes, that's in his tool bag, too.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thanks. It's important to remember Damian Lillard was a 2-star prospect coming out of high school in Oakland. He says that the doubt I faced, what I found is I have true belief in myself. I poured a lot in and just continued to work. That's why when I struggle, I never waver because I know that I'm true to it. Eventually, I'm going to have my time. Kevin?
I think they call that Dame time. Hey, David, thank you.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
MP outside. And he's good on the 3-ball. MP's got 57 points.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Here's Coulibaly, covered by MP. On the wing, Coulibaly. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Here's Sarr. The Wizards with another miss.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
And here's MP for 3. Rebound, Washington.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot. Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick.
And again for 3.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking him down from deep.
Craig, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game. To the inside. Here's Sarr. And Sarr throws it down hard.
Goodness Sarr is a different type of athlete.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And here's MP for three. And Sarr pulls it down. For Washington, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Pass to Koulibaly. Back to Brogdon. Now Kispert. 6 to shoot. Off target with his 3.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage.
Good, another from 3.
And of course it falls for him. That 3 pushes him into the history books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget. Here's Champagny, covered by Giannis. And he gets the bucket. Brogdon's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Malcolm Brogdon a little bit crafty on the interior, getting that one down.
On the wing, MP. He's defended by Koulibaly. Kuzma can't get it to go. And Brogdon's got the ball here for Washington. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip.
I'll tell you what, Kyle Kuzma has committed to being a better defender, and he sends that shot back.
So both teams changing it up here. So it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.
Hey, Joe? You know, Joe, I don't know if I can rank it, but that's been a goal.
MP, you are the straw that stirs the drink.
Get the popcorn ready. It's game time.
Fans live for games like this one.
Ladies and gentlemen, making his first public appearance in...
It's like any job, I think. You know.
Playoffs are here. For a lot of
What's up, MP?
Good tonight.
For a deciding game, this series has been a tremendous. You take a look at the Bucks in all comes down to this one game. At least they have the home crowd behind them.
And it's simple. I mean, this kind of advantage is why you fight so hard in the regular season. All they can focus on, survive and advance.
Looking at the starting five for Boston. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. And it's Porzingis in at the center, locking down the middle.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
From deep, MP. Porzingis grabs the board. There's Tatum with the 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. MP with it, now guarded by White. MP scanning the floor. From the arc. Hits the trifecta.
You see the foundation of a real long-range threat. Now MP just has to keep developing those skills.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. I asked him about the star power that they're up against tonight, and he said, quote, "I'm not worried about the highlight reel plays. I'm worried about the relentless nature of that team over there. And the ringleader is Drew Holiday. He plays every possession on both ends of the floor."
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
Quick decision-making by MP. I love how confident he looked taking that shot.
Here's Tatum. Kick out to Brown. Three-pointer. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
And here's MP from outside. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. MP's got 9 points.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Brown passes to Holiday. Outside, Brown. Tatum with a screen. Pass to White. Looking to end the run. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
And here's MP from outside. Good work defensively by White. The Celtics have gone 0 for 6 from the floor. Shaky start. Tatum passes White. There's the triple. Oh, target from range.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Pass to MP. 4-3. And he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
Oh, so competitive. MP with the response 3. This guy is all about winning.
Now here's White. There's Tatum with the 3. And the Celtics another 3.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's MP. He's got 12. 1:44 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Tatum. Again, Boston.
Look, this dude is well built, man. He's a specimen. He's 6'8". Look, he's going to score inside if he gets that close.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He wants to review the game plan. So Milwaukee. Milwaukee leading by 6. Brandon Clark out there with Bobby Portis. Then it's Green, then it's MP, and it's Prince in at the 2. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
And it's Green with the ball for the Bucks. And here's MP from outside. MP making the long-range connection.
We talk about MP's confidence a lot. There he showed it, pulling up off the dribble and nailing the shot.
Here's Pritchard. Hooks it in off the killer crossover. Pritchard's got his first 2 points of the night.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
From deep, MP. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
Kyle Kuzma, he's checked in for the Bucks. Davison, he's checked in for Boston. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Celtics put on a show. He picked up 29 points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. Just another remarkable performance from him. Nothing new. Guys, we'll see how long he keeps this up.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Here's Hauser. Offline with a three. Kuzma with the ball. Picked up by Tatum. Green, the pass to MP. Puts up a three. He buries it from three. MP's got 12 now in this quarter.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Pritchard. Rebounded by Kuzma.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
MP up top, hounded by Tatum. From deep, MP. And again for three.
And he's letting it fly from long range to devastating effect.
And has now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game. Back to Pritchard. Lets the three fly. Rebound, Milwaukee.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing.
Good! Another from three.
The three's coming fast and furious. He is scorching the nets.
Yes, and now tied for the third most three-point field goals in a single game in playoff history.
Yeah, 10 triples equals Dame Lillard's buzzer-beating performance in 2019 when he waved goodbye to the Thunder.
Over to the left wing from downtown. Rebounded by Green.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
Connects again from distance.
He's putting on a shooting exhibition that has left this entire arena in awe.
And you know, he finds himself tied for second place all time in three-point makes for a playoff game.
Yeah, equaling Game 6 Clay, who buried OKC back in 2016 with 11 triples.
Milwaukee making some changes. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Clark. Trent comes in for Prince. And Lillard subbed in for Green. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Porzingis is checked in for Queta. Brown comes in for Hauser. Derek White's checked in for Jason Tatum. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Pritchard. MP no good. Celtics trail by 19. White with it. He's picked up by Lillard. Pass to Horford. Fires from deep. He's off on that one. The Bucks have gotten 7 of their first 9 shots to drop during the second. Jacks up a three. Good! Another from three.
Incandescent from long range. The defense throwing up their hands. How do you stop them?
And he's now tied the single-game playoff record for three-pointers made.
12 triples, putting him neck and neck with Dame Lillard's record-setting game in 2021. And off the jump, they were effective from deep. I don't know why they haven't continued to fire from out there.
Pass to Lillard. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. Bobby Portis has checked in for the Bucks. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Free throw good. Lillard.
Yeah, I think something that doesn't get appreciated enough is Lillard's patience. But he's not one to rush things or look for easy outs. He knows it takes hard work to succeed.
White against MP. Out to Horford. This one for three. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
MP shot is off.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Brown drives in. Offensive rebound, Celtics. Takes a three. And there's Horford on the assist by Porzingis. Horford's got 5 points in the quarter.
Hands like a guard. Horford with that quick trigger.
From deep, MP. And again for three.
What can you say but wow. I mean, he's done it. The most three-point makes in NBA playoff history.
A momentous achievement. One that'll surely be celebrated around the globe.
Yeah, hot shooting in the crucible of the postseason. MP eclipsing a mark that Dame Lillard set back in 2021.
So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. Milwaukee out in front, running away with it. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Well, we all saw it. They've blown this game wide open with the three-point shot. The defense is scrambling.
Seeing how things are shaking down for the Bucks. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And our coverage of Game 7 continues. Intense atmosphere right now. Hey, you look at MP in this game. He's been everywhere.
Well, he really outdid himself in that first half. Stepped up and gave them a big lift.
And I like that they had the confidence in him to keep calling his number.
Kicking off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. The two Jays, Brown at the 3 and Tatum at the 4. Holiday at the 1. With White at the 2, and it's Porzingis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
Holiday passes to White. And here's Brown for 3. He can't get it to go. Well, Milwaukee's shooting an unreal 69%. Really special stuff here. And the shot's good.
Something lit a fire under them at the half. They started this quarter going 3 for 3 from the floor.
Outside Tatum. Porzingis with a screen on Antetokounmpo. Tatum from long range. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
The efficiency from Tatum on the offensive end is terrific, not letting any scoring chances pass him by.
And here's MP from outside. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Tatum feeling it out a bit. Over on Antetokounmpo. Rebounded by Kuzma. Kuzma's got 5 rebounds tonight. Lillard outside. Pass to MP. From outside the arc. Another one falls. Amazing.
And what a night he's had. That score now ties him for the single-game playoff high for his team.
He's been nothing short of amazing tonight. A legendary playoff performance for him. Pulls up on the wing. And got it. Another basket.
He's on a tear offensively, lighting up the scoreboard with a purpose.
And how about this? He now holds the team's single-game record for postseason scoring.
And MP is putting on a show, taking this game over, showing he can raise his level in the playoffs. I mean, I can't believe how many points he has. A historic night for this franchise. And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
He's really become a better all-around player. Brown's passing continues to evolve. Nice find.
And here's MP from outside. Connects again from distance.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. White the pass to Brown. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
MP inside. Brown's there. Back to MP. From deep three-point land. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 5 rebounds in the game. Brown passes to Holiday. Porzingis for three. The rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo has got his 5th rebound in this one. From deep, MP. And it's Jason Tatum with the rebound. And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for Boston. White for three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Tatum's got 3 assists now in this one.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Lets it go from deep. Oh, connects again.
And he now owns 3rd place for most points in a playoff game.
Oh, just an incredible game. Nothing can slow him down.
Only Elgin Baylor and Michael Jordan ahead of him. I mean, how much further can he go?
44 seconds left to play in the 3rd. No good on the shot. Boston has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
A multi-talented swingman. Tatum just continues to get better and better each year.
And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here. And it's a completely new group for the Bucks. They've won it. Next stop, conference semifinals. And what a way to cap off a riveting series in round 1. They seem to feed off the pressure of this Game 7.
Well, they had to put a lot of energy into winning this series. They'll be a little worn down physically, but from a mental standpoint, they'll be riding high after battling so hard to win this series.
And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Rich.
Okay then, that's how we stand on business.
It's game. We're on the verge of a clean. Taking a look at Minnesota. Undergoing possibly the worst finals collapse we've ever seen. Greg, is there anything they can do to turn this thing around?
Well, Kevin, if we're being real, probably not. But if they're to have any chance, they can't worry about what might have been. They need to find something that works tonight and take this thing one game at a time.
Wow. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Handle out there with Gobert. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point guard.
Built like a linebacker, Edwards is not your average off guard, folks.
And here's MP for three. And another three for Milwaukee.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Now, here's McDaniel. Gobert with a screen on Lillard. The shot's good from DiVincenzo.
Well, you know, that last three got DiVincenzo fired up now. He had to respond. He goes to the arc to shoot back with one of his own triples.
Wasted no time on that one. MP's got 9.
But we'll come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Edwards, no good. Bucks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. And here's MP for 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. They come into this one after losing on Sunday.
And in terms of intensity, they kind of took the night off. It looked like they were just going through the motion.
Yeah, you know, to me, I agree. They just never looked engaged, which is surprising considering how close the game ended up being.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Portis.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
And again, the Bucks miss.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Bucks leading by 4. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you very much. MP in the last game against the Timberwolves was outstanding. He tallied 50 points, and he reached that total with some superb shooting from deep. He ended up with a stat line he's no doubt proud of, and I'm sure he wants to replicate it again. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. He feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
DiVincenzo against MP. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Got to contest MP from out there. He is more than capable from 3.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Randall. Doesn't go that time. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Here's Kuzma. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist.
Great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 11-point game. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo, and it's Milwaukee's ball. They're on an 18-7 run. The offensive rebound kicks it out to Lillard. That 3 off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 11. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Edwards with the screen for McDaniel. Good on the triple.
Right there, Daniels is saying, you got to come get me if you want to stop me.
On the wing, MP. Defended by DiVincenzo. Knocks down the 3-ball.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Gobert. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Milwaukee leading by 11. The 3 from MP. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good.
Scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And the basket by MP.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Bucks lead by 17. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. There's 1:47 left now here in the second. Fires from way outside. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. So on the floor for Minnesota, they've got Dante DiVincenzo. Randall out there with McDaniels. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Alexander Walker in a 2-guard. Now, here's MP. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game.
You might want to track this guy. Mark him definitely, just deadly from deep so far.
Here's DiVincenzo. Shot to stop the run. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. .106 left to play in the first half. MP outside. The Bucks working the ball around. Back to Green from the arc. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Now here's Randall. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Randall's got his second bucket.
Randall's got an unorthodox game, but he's got a good, strong upper body, which makes him a very consistent scorer inside.
And here's MP for 3. And it's good. He's made 2 for every 1 he's missed. 10 of 15 in the contest. Randall against Kuzma. Randall no good. Milwaukee's gone 4 of 7 on 3-point shots in the second quarter. And here's MP for 3. Connects from 3-point range. MP's got 33 points.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Milwaukee on top, delivering the blowout. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily.
Hello and welcome. And
their ability to string together threes and demoralize a team, man. We saw that in the first half.
Seems like the score couldn't be more lopsided, but we still have another half to go. Seeing how things are shaking down, that'll do it for our show tonight.
And we're back with you as these two teams do battle in their quest for an NBA championship. You look at MP, and again for 3.
Unbelievable shooting, and he continues to climb the all-time leaderboards for threes made in a playoff game.
Offensive fireworks from long range, so fun to watch, putting on a show on the big stage. Randall, and And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Just an attacker is Randall. Always seems like he's being sent to the line.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Julius Randle taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Both good from the line that time.
And, you know, the impressive ascension of Randall has been a lot of fun to watch. I mean, he's a double-double threat who plays with relentless energy.
Edwards against MP. And shot on the way. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
And what a competitor. I mean, he's been looking for a shot all game long. He showed. Almost the entire load for them offensively.
Edwards inside. MP's there. Edwards no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession. And some changes here for the Bucks. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Trent comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And Rollins subbed in for MP. For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 3 since... Third substitution here for Milwaukee. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Portis. Green comes in for Gary Trent. Prince is checked in for Rollins. And MP subbed in for Damian Lillard. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Clark comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Mike Conley in for Dante DiVincenzo.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
And here's him connects again from distance.
He's putting on a shooting exhibition that has left this entire arena slack-jawed.
And Greg, he finds himself tied for second place all-time in three-point makes for a playoff game. Pass to Alexander Walker. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Alexander Walker's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. MP against Conley. Fires from 14. MP, good. MP's got 46 points.
Tell you what, nice mid-range shot there from MP, and that'll open things up for him on the floor.
Randall outside. No good there.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Bucks. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the...
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Randall comes in for Clark. McDaniels, he's checked in for Alexander Walker. And again. Oh, that's it, folks. The Milwaukee Bucks have won it all. Wow! All the travel, all the practices, all the meetings, all the games, wins and losses, the emotion, the exhaustion, culminating into tonight.
And whenever you win the NBA championship, there is a level of accomplishment and excitement that really can't be matched. But pretty amazing to have accomplished this goal.
The celebration is here, and this place is going crazy. The bench loves it. The fans obviously overjoyed. This is one of those moments these players will never forget. And we've enjoyed bringing you every minute of the action here on 2K Sports. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next season.
MP, congratulations.
What's up, man? I guess I did ask for this.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are in the presence of...
You know, I'm a hooper through and through. I put the game first.
MP, it has been an absolute joy having you in the studio.
Now that's how you take care of business out there, MP.
Basketball didn't pan out? You could have been a PR whiz. Great stuff, MP. Great stuff.
Yo, there he is, the champ.
Yo,
what's good?
What up, Pete? You wanted to see me, man?
Yeah, man. I wanted to talk to you about the offseason. Okay, great. So I know you got the whole training regimen in place, right? But not every day is spoken for. So the way I see it is you got...
All right, look. FIBA's important to me. I want to make sure that I have the best team possible when we're playing for...
It's time for FIBA basketball on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. Kevin Harlan, joined tonight by Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. Tonight, we'll see an outstanding North American matchup between Team USA and Team Canada.
And this is a qualifying game that both teams would love to win and send a message to the rest of the field.
That's true. Advancing is always the goal. But it's nice to strike a little fear into the other teams, isn't it, Brent?
I mean, without a doubt, the level of film review at this session is staggering. So if you can intimidate with an impressive showing, that's an added bonus.
And Brent, the one thing about Canada is that they've had the talent over the years, but they haven't always realized their full potential.
I think that's mostly due to the competition, Kevin. FIBA has so many good teams, and it's really tough to go all the way to get the job done and stand on top of that podium. But what I love about watching Canada is that they can beat anyone on any given night, and these young guys believe. And MP providing some spacing with that three-pointer.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Canada. It's a 5-point game. And for the players who ply their trade, Brent, in the NBA, it can be a tough adjustment to FIBA rules. There are some differences.
Well, the rule's not a drastic change, but they can catch you off guard, especially if you're a younger team and you haven't experienced the kind of physicality that this game brings. Still, most NBA players, they adjust their game after one or two competitions.
A three from MP. Another three for USA.
MP plays with no fear. And what's incredible is he's really just scratching the surface of his ability.
A shot by Nembhard, no good. MP looking around. And the three ball is good. MP's got 11 points.
Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
Greg, when it comes to officiating, you hear players and coaches say, we just want a consistent whistle. But international play can be an adventure in that regard.
Often, more physicality is tolerated, and you can't expect any star treatment. You've got to play through it, even if the calls don't go your way.
Nailed from three-point land.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
Nembhard, the pass to McCollum. Shoots over Kuzma. McCollum, no good. Now USA with it. They're on a 14-2 run here. MP with it. Now defended by McCollum. A three from MP. Another three for USA.
MP showing. You have to stay connected to him the moment he crosses half court.
Gilgeous-Alexander, a screen on Kuzma. To the paint. Here's Olynyk. And the rejection by MP. The Canadian national team, Brent, continues to get better and better over the years. You know, we've seen that talent here in FIBA and across the NBA.
Gone are the days of being able to name one or two Canadian basketball players. We certainly did that with hockey, but this time it is stocked full of NBA caliber talent, three-level scorers, and a team that can really light you up. This team is exciting.
McCollum finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Lillard. And Gilgeous-Alexander the bucket on the assist by McCollum.
Excellent shot from SGA. I like seeing them shake loose in the mid-range.
A three from MP. Rebound by Olynyk. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Canada. They trail by 16. 50 seconds left to play in the first. It's hauled in by USA. When it comes to NBA players born outside the United States, Greg, Canada has the most all time. That caught me by surprise.
Yeah, for a long time we've had some serious Canadian talent in the league, and it feels like with each passing year we get even more great players from north of the border.
Now Clark, following the three-point attempt by MP. Shot clock at 6. Here's McCollum. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Canada shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one.
2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Substitution.
Completely new group for USA. And Canada making a change here as well. Dort, he's checked in for McCullough. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Murray. The shot will not fall. Great D that time from Tatum. Well, Brent, the U.S. has never hurt for perimeter talent. But they had to find a spot for MP on this team, and it looks like they have.
Well, the skill set MP has is such a perfect fit for this Team USA. It gives them something that can't be matched by anybody else that plays his position. This is such a huge win for the U.S. getting MP involved with this basketball team.
Canada trails by 12. Outside, Dort. Good ball movement here by Canada.
Man, you like to see this from Brooks, right? No need to fall in love with the jump shot. Give the defense different looks.
On the wing, MP. He's covered by Murray. Murray against MP. Another miss by MP. And so here's Canada. Up top, Dort, covered by MP. A three. Jason Tatum grabs the board.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Robinson finds MP. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. MP's got 23.
Well, the defense better realize they cannot give MP that three, especially from the corner.
Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Now, here's MP. 23 points in the game. It's good from long range.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. 1:51 left in the first half of basketball.
And that's just Dort being Dort. I mean, the guy plays so physical and bullies his way inside.
For Canada, they've shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. Free throw good, Dort. Lillard's checked in for USA. So Canada going with almost an entirely new group here. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Edey. Olynyk comes in for Brooks. McCollum's checked in for Murray. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Canada trails by 12. McCollum dishes to Clark. Robinson pulls it in.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now, shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Cullen passes to Clark. 1:09 left in the first half of the game. Olynyk in the corner. Pass to Nembhard. 4 on the clock. Over Lillard. A shot by Nembhard, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And here's MP for 3. Another 3 for USA.
Having that solid jump shot is really a big part of the appeal with MP. A jumper he can keep improving on.
Pass to Olynyk. Here's Dort. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. 16 feet away and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. MP's got 34 points.
You take your time. You don't give them another possession.
And hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
To the middle, Clark. And it's Clark slamming it down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. USA ahead as they end the second quarter on a 14-6 run. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. And here we are back from halftime. Canada versus USA. The FIBA qualifiers getting started back up. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
Beyond the arc. A three-pointer is right on target. MP's got 37.
Good to see these kind of quick decisions from a young player. MP not wasting time on the J.
And Nembhard has it in the corner. His three-pointer's off the mark. USA leading by 21. Tatum finds Lillard. And here's MP for 3. Another 3 for USA.
Nice find by Lillard. He deserves some recognition for that kind of passing.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And a wide open look for McCollum. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
A 3 from MP. Drills the three-pointer. MP's got 43 points.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Now here's Tatum. That bucket in no time at all.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in. And there are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
This one for 3. Another 3 for USA.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Now here's McCollum. That shot off the mark. Kuzma with the defensive effort. In the corner, it's MP. From the wing, Nembhard grabs the board. Pass pass to McCollum. Here's the three. Bangs home the trifecta. McCollum's got 5 points in the quarter.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
MP kicks to Tatum. Back to MP. And it's good off the back rim and in. MP's got 14 points here in the second half.
And Tatum is all about doing what's best for the team. Superb as a ball mover in terms of finding his teammates.
And Clark is right there.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Here's MP. It's good from about 19 feet. MP's got 50 points.
You know, MP starting to look good there from the mid-range.
Pass to Olynyk. .143 left to play here in the third. The shot off that time. Now, here's MP. Non-stop scoring machine here. Top of the key. And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Good shot right there by MP. I like when he seeks out his offense.
And USA with some changes. Clarkson, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And Paul subbed in for Damian Lillard. Canada also changing it up. Edey's checked in for Clark. Dylan Brooks comes in for Olynyk. And Murray subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's McCollum. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. MP, that's for 2. Rebound, Canada. McCollum looking it over. It's Nembhard on the wing. 52 seconds left in the third quarter. No good with the layup. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
And they double up MP. From downtown, it's rebounded by Jamal Murray. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Canada. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on MP.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And USA with some changes. Ware's checked in. And Kelly Oubre subbed in for Jason Tatum. For Canada, Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Edey. Olynyk comes in for Dylan Brooks. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Jamal Murray. Nembhard, the pass to McCollum. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And the call will be against LaMelo Ball.
LaMelo Ball.
That's foul number 2 for him. And USA will go. So we see USA taking the win.
A new year means new goals.
Yep. Fresh start. Anything's possible.
You know the drill by now. We show you a list of goals. You pick the one you want to.
Making the all-star team is important to me.
I love to see us working towards a common goal. Anything?
Get after it, MP. You good, MP? There you go. It ain't always going to be that easy, MP. Second chips is always harder than the first.
You said you want to be an all-star, right? Now it's time.